Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to kind of talk about the truck I got, its original specs. I've had some people reach out to me and ask me, how did I get the HD surround vision? And it's because I have the regular Trail Boss, right? And this vehicle actually was optioned out more than your typical like $39,000 Trail Boss. So I kind of wanted to walk you through. I'm going to show you my original window sticker. I'm going to put it up on the screen. I'm going to kind of try to show you while I'm in the truck here because I just kept it in the truck. And to walk you through some of the options that we had. So the standard vehicle price for my truck was $37,000. And I'm going to show you here real quick. You can see the standard vehicle price is $37,000. Now, all of the addition, it ended up being $42,895 for this one from the dealer. But I wanted to show you why my truck has the HD surround vision. So this truck was ordered with a technology package, the HD surround vision, and then you can see here I've had the advanced trailering package go into this as well. The Trail Boss convenient package 2, which gives me the easy lift and lower tailgate key and lock cylinder, and the Stowflex. I'm sorry guys about that. I am no. 8-way driver seat. This would be the driver's seat that I'm in right now. It's got the safety package, so you got the rear cross traffic braking, blind zone, park assist, the dual power dual outside mirrors, and they're heated. So both of my mirrors outside are heated, and then a couple other extras that they added with this truck was the remote start 425 dealer installed, high output calibration. I have a whole video on how to do that with the 23s. It did not come standard with the calibration, so we actually had to go ahead and get that ordered. The bed liner with storage, I switched this out. I told them to get rid of the storage and do a spray liner for me. So this one originally had just that plastic insert, and I told them to get rid of that. The Trail Boss convenient package 1, which would be the rear sliding and the rear defrost window. As you can see behind me, I have the sliding rear window here, and that also has defrost. And then so obviously it has the 220 amp generator there, front license plate mounts, which is kind of silly, right? So anyways, after all was said and done, it was $42,895, and that's how this truck was optioned out. So I'm going to show you. Some people were telling me that their Trail Bosses either didn't come with the technology package, or it may have been separated and they didn't get the HD surround vision. I'm not exactly sure how Chevy's optioning them out. As for the 23s, some of them came with them, some of them didn't. Shoot, I don't know. You've seen some videos where, I mean, this has like all the adaptive cruise control. It's got everything. It's got everything except heated and leather seats. It's everything but a ZR2, I should just say like that. It's got everything but a ZR2. I guess in hindsight, if I was thinking about it, if I, was paying 42, I guess I probably should have paid a little bit extra for a ZR2. But at the time I bought this in April of 23, they weren't even on the assembly line yet, or they were, and they were not getting out of the Watsonville assembly, because they were still quality controlling them, and they had the hail issues, if anyone remembers all that. So I was thinking about ordering them. I just couldn't justify $10,000 for a locker and leather seats, because really that's all it was missing: locker, leather seats, and DSSV shocks. Which, in hindsight, should I have? I don't know. I'm still contemplating. I still don't regret my decision, but sometimes I'm thinking, maybe should I have just gone with the ZR2 if I spent $42,000 on a Trail Boss? Should I have spent the 10 extra thousand? Because like, no doubt the ZR2 would have cost me, at least at that time buying it, because they were still a hot commodity. At least they were doing, like, I think they were going for at least 51 or 52. That's not including taxes, so you're looking at 55 out the door possibly, and that's a lot. That's almost, I mean, you got to think, that's almost $13,000-$14,000 over, when I could put that money into a side-by-side. I'm trying to get a side-by-side. But let me show you this surround vision real quick. I do use it on the trails a lot, and especially Jess is pregnant. My wife is pregnant, and she can't run around as much. So when she's out, I just use my cameras as a spotter. So going through this, you're going to go to your camera. And this is what it looks like. So for the Trail Boss owners that don't have this, you can toggle between these. So how this one shows you the rear, or you can keep it up front so you're not getting too close. This gives you that like 3D, a 3D, 4D, you know, give or take, so you don't actually get too far up and hit your bumper. Same thing with the rear. These are your tires. So if you can see my tires moving there, this is awesome. That's both the left and the right side, and you can actually do the rear as well. Now, don't ask me why the camera is not as clear for the rears. I honestly couldn't tell you. I guess Chevy, you know, really probably should have did a better job at those camera angles, but I think either way, it's really cool. I can watch my back tires and I can watch my front tires. Now, these are going off. There are mirrors underneath the, I'm sorry, the mirrors. There are cameras underneath the mirrors there, so that's how we get that. And then, of course, you have your, you can make this a full screen like this, bring it back to a split screen, and then as well as it allows you to see directly below on your tow point, which this is actually really nice for towing, and we've used it a couple times. And of course, you can turn on and off your reverse vision there. So let me just show you when I put it in reverse what we're going to do here. So reversing, it gives me my surround vision, my whole you know, rooftop aerial view, and then it gives me here, and then of course it moves with the wheels as normal. So I'd say all in all, I'm really happy with the Trail Boss, guys, and I think it's really cool. I just wanted to do a quick snapshot of my build here because it seems like my Trail Boss build had a little more options than a lot of people were getting from the factory. So this is from the factory. The only thing I had them like actually switch out because it was a dealer installed item was actually the bed liner that was a storage compartment. I said I don't want that. Please just switch it out with the spray-in liner. And I think I paid $100 more for the spray-in liner, and I have the Line-X or whatever Chevy used to rhino line the bed of the truck. And then of course, if people are like, why did you put a bed mat down? I'm like, well, I put the bed mat down because if you all know, rhino line, it's slippery, right? So you put you put like a box back there, something that's sliding all around unless you strap it in. Well, the mat allows it to actually sit on something and it doesn't slide. Anything you put back there, it just doesn't slide as often. So again, that's kind of my 2 cents there on that. And then I'll put a better picture up of this build so y'all can see actually what this truck came with. And again, it was optioned out a little bit better than some Trail Bosses that I see. And then some people were like, well, how did you get the HD surround vision? I'm assuming that some people might not have the technology package. You can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I'm not sure if they split those options up now, but the technology package came with the HD surround vision. And I had to have something with the trailering package because what's a truck without a trailering package? I mean, it's not really a truck. So again, hopefully this gave you some insight, or if it's just interesting that this Colorado was built or optioned up a little bit more. I got the truck at MSRP. It was, again, standard vehicle price was $37, and the total vehicle price with the options that were included with this were $42. I also had the dealer switch out the tires. These came with off-road. What were these tires? They came with the off-road tires. I'm trying to look here, exterior. I don't see what tires it came. Tires all-terrain black wall. That's all it's telling me here. So I switched them out to Nitto Trail grapplers, which are great. They're rough on the road though. They're wearing a little bit more than I expected it to wear. So I'll be going to probably an all-terrain tire after this. These work amazing on the trail though. I absolutely love these on the trail. I can pretty much two-wheel drive with the G80 locking rear differential. When that kicks in, I really don't need four-wheel drive like 98% of the time. I'm never in four-wheel drive. So again, back to the justification for the ZR2. I think it looks cool. It's awesome, and I think it's a sick looking truck. But would I have paid 12 to 13,000 more? I guess that's just if you got 12 to 13,000 dollars extra laying around. I mean, cool, you know, go get it. It's an awesome truck. For me, I was like a little more conservative. I was thinking, maybe I can put that in a side by side. I don't want to jump this Colorado, right? I'm not using it as a Baja truck, but maybe I can put that into a side by side later, which was our thought, to get a trailer and a side by side. And for, you know, going up to sand dunes, going out to Utah, maybe Moab, um, parks like that is what our thoughts were initially. So I hope this video was semi useful for you, or entertaining, or anything like that. Maybe you got something out of it. But that was my build. That's a Colorado. Happy holidays, everyone, and you have a blessed day.